Hello, OCC. I hope you all are having a great week. I know that on these midweek videos, I typically just give you the nuts and bolts of what's going on. But today, I want to begin to answer a question that I hear regularly, a question that I ask regularly, that maybe all of us who are part of OCC ask regularly. And that is, how can we increasingly reach out to our community? How can we increasingly be a beneficial presence in our community? I suppose there's a number of answers to those questions, and there's a number of things we're doing already to reach out to our community. But I think implicit in that question is a wondering who are the people and families who will come to OCC to carry on its ministry and message in the years to come. And how do we go about finding those people and families? What do we do to reach out to those people? What are we doing to reach out to those people and families? I think those are good questions, things that we need to ask. I think that we need to work to be relevant to our community and to our culture. I think we need to evaluate and reevaluate what we do and why we do it as we work to be a beneficial presence in our community. Over the past few years, as we have asked those questions, we have made tweaks to our program and to the things we do on Sunday morning. We have added increased technology in our services on Sunday. We've added some different styles of music. We've let go of some things that we used to do as we work to be more relevant to our community and culture today. But we also have a long-range planning team that met recently to talk about the next 3 to 5 years and some of the things we want to do in that time frame and what we want to become. We have a recently formed communications team that met to talk about communications internally and externally, to talk about marketing. How is it that people in our community know that OCC is here and know what OCC is about? And I think it's important that we do all of those things and ask those questions. And yet, even as we do them, we know that there's no perfect formula to affect what we would like to see happen. We know that we are dependent upon God for the people that He would bring to us. We do what we can do, and we trust the Lord with the rest. Our covenant says that we care for those whom God has given us to love, that in some way God gives us the people that come to us. And so even as we ask all these questions and work to do the things that we can do and to make tweaks and make plans and put our best foot forward, we trust the Lord in all of this. And yet I think the primary way that God works in people's lives and through people's lives is through relationships. Some people come to OCC because they find us on Google or because they were looking for a congregational church. But most people who come to and stay at OCC do so because of some connection they have with someone, because of a relationship that they have with someone here. And so over the next number of weeks, we want to talk about that and encourage one another in the relationships we have with other people and see what God might do through it. And so I want to introduce something to you that we're calling Introduce, Inspire, Invite. Who is someone that God might use you or me to introduce to the message of the gospel or the love of God? Who is someone that God might use us to inspire? Who is someone that God might use us to invite, maybe to something here at OCC? If you saw my newsletter article from a couple days ago, I talked about introduce and how I think introducing somebody to the love of God or the message of the gospel is really just having compassion on people and having our eyes open to who is someone that God might have us encourage or be a friend to, and in that way represent the love of God to them. And so over the next couple months, as we lead up to Easter Sunday, we're going to talk about introduce, inspire, invite, and some of maybe the specific ways that you all can help us as we work to communicate OCC and its ministry and message to our community. And as we do so, we will ask God to bring the people to us that He would want to give us. Thank you all so much for your continued part in things here. I am so glad to be a part of it with you. And as we do what we can do and trust the Lord with the rest, we move forward together. So I hope you all have a great week, and we will see you on Sunday.